La 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 la. Okay. Little Sunday Conversation featuring the Commissioner. Special thank you goes out to William Sage Thicketburn for giving me this gift sent into the Commissioner's office. Unfortunately, you cannot bribe your way into the playoffs. We'll sit down tonight with the leader of Emo City. In 2010, you may remember this franchise was in the championship game and lost to Team Beer. Spiraling down the next season, they went 4-8 and lost, and therefore won the Loser Bowl. We sit down tonight with a Mr. Bologna, a Mr. Von Bologna. The draft position last year, they should have had the third best percentage, ended up getting the 11th pick in the draft. Here he is now. Mr. Bologna, Mr. Von Bologna. Welcome to... Yes. No, just...
Thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Did you have something to say? I'm sorry. What was that? Can you speak?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. Bologna. Thanks for joining us as well. I first wanted to talk about the season this year. You got out to a blazing 5-2 start, and then lost.
Yes, the Cutters did start off well. We were 5-2 at one point in the season, and these fans, they no longer wanted to show up because we were winning, and that was bringing them joy. It defeated their whole purpose of living.
So they began cutting themselves again.
Essentially, yes. And attendance dropped dramatically, and it didn't begin to rebound until we started losing again. Not about losing.
Now, 5 losses in a row gets you to a second straight Loser Bowl. Do you have any expected outcome for this Loser Bowl?
I have no idea. Quite frankly, I can't follow it. I don't know what the former Team Beer is doing at this moment. Clearly, he's drunk. I don't know if he knows how to operate a keyboard. Either way, I expect to win and or lose this matchup.
Well, if you lose, you would therefore win, which would mean you are the loser.
Then I would win.
Now, there have also been many allegations last season. I believe Emo City was in talks with a couple other cities about moving the franchise.
That was true, yes. And unfortunately, I can't take it anymore. I am tired of Emo City. These whiners. We will be packing up the franchise. We will be moving. And we'll be going to the state of Denver.
To the state of Denver. That's interesting, Mr. Von Bologna. Is there any reason the state of Denver?
There's a very good reason. I can show you one of the first companies that did contact us in regards to relocation, and I thank them for providing.
Yes, so there's some corporate sponsorship. What does that say? The Fly High Club?
That is right. The state of Denver.
Now, Mr. Von Bologna, as the commissioner here, I feel obligated to let you know that there's a strict no marijuana policy in our league, even though the state of Colorado, Denver, has accepted this. You will be penalized.
Sorry, you're breaking up on that first part.
I just wanted to say there's no flying high in this league.
Oh, correct. Oh, absolutely. No.
Okay.
No, state. Across the board. No. As an organization, we don't stand for it, but we recognize the freedom of choice. And for those Coloradians,
Denverites, I think they're called.
Denver, the Denverians as well.
The Denvors. The Denivores.
Denvors, yes.
I think they're called
We like them, and we're happy that they're going to welcome us into their state.
So how do you feel about the fan reaction coming from Emo City? Sir, is that a humidifier you have running on in the...
It's some guy...
Where are you now, Mr. Von Bologna?
An undisclosed location. We'll leave it at that, quite frankly.
Okay, back to this fan reaction. Please tell me how Emo City is taking the news.
Well, they're doing what they do best and slicing themselves up, and they can continue to do that for all I care. Hopefully they go vertical now.
Respect. Okay, so we've got it. You're moving to Denver. You are not sure what to expect from the Loser Bowl. Mr. Von Bologna, was there any thought that after the past 2 seasons you might get fired by the franchise?
No, not a chance. No, because they don't know what they're doing.
Never.
Whenever a problem faces them, they run to the room, put on My Chemical Romance, and sulk. And quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I can't take it anymore.
That's very interesting, sir. Did you ever think that perhaps you are the problem and not the city of Emo?
I'm not a problem. I'm a solution. I'm here to fix the team.
Okay.
I can't take this losing. 2 loser bowls in a row. When you got people like Game Time out there in the playoffs, ball people who sit there and they just go out and try to purchase players, it's ridiculous. I can't take it anymore.
Game Time has tried to purchase players. He has been compared to the Yankees of the fantasy football world. Very, very lowly respected team, but I think the Emo City Cutters. Will there be a franchise, a name change here in the state of Denver?
Absolutely. We don't like Cutters in the state of Denver. As far as mascot, team name, still up in the air. There's a few out there. We do have one that we're kind of keeping on the down low at this moment.
Okay, Mr. Von Bologna, I need to interject there. I just remembered a story here from. I've actually been contracting some work out from a Mr. Wink Darkins Jr., and he has allegedly come to what's that, sir?
Wink?
No, his son.
Deaf and mute.
Wink Darkins Jr. He is Wink Darkins Jr. the third. He's not the deaf and mute one. He's just he's the one that can't see and talk.
What's he saying? What'd he say?
He submitted a report with an alleged affair between Jonny Von Bologna, the party here on the other end of the phone, with the creepy chick from NCIS. Any comment on that?
I don't know anything about that. Let's move on.
Well, Mr. Von Bologna, I feel obligated to ask the question. The reports were that a hotel room was just torn to pieces.
There's no allegation. No comment. Move on, or this interview is over.
Sir, it's just hard to ignore the facts when a live cow was murdered and taken.
This interview's over.
Well, there he is, folks, Mr. Jonny Von Bologna. I'd like to thank him for his time tonight, and good luck, everybody, in the playoffs and your bowl games this weekend.